I'm Richard Schram from Parasound, and this is an exclusive video for Audio Advisor. Today, I would like to tell you about the Parasound Halo JC-3 Phono Preamp, a model that was designed by John Curl, considered by many to be the finest phono preamp designer of all time. The JC-3 is a very, very special design, and I'm going to show you the inside of it and illustrate what some of that is. But before I do that, I want to point out another button on the front panel in addition to the on-off button. This is a mono button, very, very seldom found on phono preamps, and actually more important than many people think. If you have mono records, they will only be reproduced correctly if you either have a mono pickup cartridge, and those are rather rare, or a facility to combine the channels. Therefore, this mono button. The mono button also makes relatively unlistenable older LPs much, much more listenable and reduces rumble on older LPs that were mastered on lathes that weren't as quiet as later ones. Now we can take a look at the inside, because this is where the magic is. My design brief to John Curl was to make the JC-3 the quietest phono preamp possible, and perhaps one of the quietest phono preamps that's ever been made. Here's how we achieved it. AC coming in actually travels first through a custom-made AC line conditioner, which filters out high-frequency noise that's so frequently present in AC current. Noise is further reduced by the use of mild steel or low-carbon steel partitions that separate the phono modules from any part of this that has AC traveling through here, power transformer, and power supply. After the AC has traveled through this line filter, it goes to a custom-made R-core type transformer. This is a superior transformer to a toroid for not passing through any noise that might get through this line conditioner out into the power supply, and partly responsible for why this has such a low noise floor. Further filtering is done with an inductor, which is the same as we use in the JC-2 line level preamp. Then there is independent rectification, filtering, and voltage regulation for the left and right channels. Each channel is contained in its own separate extruded aluminum enclosure as a further barrier to noise, and essentially forming an electromagnetic vault against noise. And finally, the chassis of the JC-3 is actually constructed of aluminum, which will have less stray eddy currents in it created by the power supply, and a noticeable effect on the overall noise, or I should say lack of noise, in this model. I'm Richard Schram from Parasound, and this has been an exclusive video for Audio Advisor.